Hey, what's up, people out there? Well, guys, I have a special friend. He's basically my colleague, right? Say hello.
Hi.
Well, guys, he is from Chennai. So many of you are familiar with Chennai. Many of you have visited there, but he will tell you more about Chennai, right? So those who are like North Indian or West Indian or East Indian are not very much familiar about Chennai and South India. So he will tell everything about Chennai. So let's start, right? So whatever you want to say about Chennai, just say.
சென்னைனாலே சூப்பர் தாங்க. என்னங்க சென்னையை பற்றி இப்படி சொல்லிட்டீங்க? சென்னையில் பீச் எல்லாருக்கும் தெரியும். பீச்சுன்றது சைல்டுலேருந்து பெரியவங்கலேருந்து எல்லாருக்குமே பிடிச்சிருக்கு. ஃபேமஸ் எங்கள் ஊர் சென்னை தான். அண்ட் ஜூ இஸ் எவ்ரிபடி. Zoo and malls.
Name some famous zoo.
Zoo
is beach, na? There's also beaches.
Marina beaches. Marina and so beaches is 4 beaches and Malipuram, Kovalam is pura super beach and
okay, first start tell कुछ चेन्नई की कल्चर के बारे में बताओ.
சென்னை கல்ச்சர்னாலே எல்லா கல்ச்சரும் சேர்ந்ததாங்க சென்னை. எல்லாரையும் வாழப்போ சென்னை. ஹிந்தி, மலையாளம், எனிபடி इस पूरा लैंग्वेज इस चेन्नई दांगा हाईलाइट.
ओके, व्हाटएवर यू हैव जो भी तुमने अभी कहा है ना, थोड़ा हिंदी में भी बोल दो. क्या बोला? मतलब अभी जो भी तुमने थोड़ा बोला ना, उसको थोड़ा हिंदी में भी बता दो. जो लोग नॉर्थ में देख रहे हैं या जो ईस्ट में देख रहे हैं, जो वेस्ट में वो चेन्नई नहीं समझते हैं ना, थोड़ा हिंदी में भी बता दो जो तुमने बोला अभी तक.
ठीक है
बोलो.
इस and on my friends is I will lot missing is today is Chennai match. Chennai and
yeah Chennai versus Bangalore.
எங்க தல தோனி is a miracle. is Tamil Nadu tala, second tala, first tala Ajit इवन मालूम Ajit sir.
Ajit is Hane.
Ajit cricket player नहीं भैया. Ajit actor tala.
No, I
don't know. You only one person know. पूरा में tala is great.
Okay. What about food? Food में कैसा किस तरह का फूडिंग चेन्नई?
Food is many foods is
what are the famous foods in Chennai?
Talapagatti biryani.
Okay.
Talapagatti biryani and whatever and chicken rice soup.
Okay.
Is famous and anywhere food is more.
चलिए. चेन्नई में बोलो.
You will बोला.
Okay, what about tourist place? What are the tourist place in Chennai? Very famous. Many people I think come from foreign as well, na?
Foreigners is like you Mahalipuram temple is most old temples. ठीक है. older gold is superb area and relaxed area. Is only demand for water is Karnataka. Pani is
Karnataka Kaveri. I think guys he is talking about Kaveri river. Kaveri is Tamil Nadu, and the Karnataka always fight with this pani water issue, right?
Yes. Even agriculture is totally damaged. Pani water is main important in our life.
Okay.
Karnataka people, please give me water.
Actually, guys who are from Karnataka, he is urging to give
is my room will take one pot of water. I will save water.
Okay. What kind of sports Chennai people love to play?
Or love to play cricket. Is
No football.
Football is low but kabaddi is favorite and cricket. And many play game. Only important street cricket is best. Street cricket.
Well, street cricket is guys everywhere, right?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else or what else? What are the dressing sense? What kind of dressing people like to follow or wear?
Girls are liking this culture is
Dhoti?
dhoti and saris. How many girls is beautiful girls? Chennai girls. It's black.
Okay,
is
it's fine then.
Natural. Natural girls.
Yeah, yeah.
Black is.
Okay, you have girlfriend?
Many girlfriends.
Guys, he has many girlfriends. Think about it. Man, it's not like you have to just to check it out or stalk the girls, but he has many girlfriends, right? It's a good thing. Okay. What else? Why people has to come Chennai? Chennai people लोगों को क्यों आना चाहिए?
Chennai is capital in Tamil Nadu.
Yeah.
Is pura Hindi or Telugu or already member. எல்லாருமே அங்க வந்து ஒர்க்குனாலே சென்னை தான். வந்தாரை வாழ்வுக்கும் தமிழ்நாடு. ठीक है? Is coming all of people is life in Chennai. And anytime busing travels is bike ride is good and mostly दूसरा आदमी is bad.
Okay. Guys, one thing I love to know from him that what about transport? Transport is good, bad or very bad? What do you think? कैसा है transport वहाँ पे? अच्छा है, बुरा है, बहुत बेकार है, बहुत अच्छा है?
Transport is
is cheap or costly?
is very government is costly. One ticket first में 5 रुपए. One ticket is में 10 rupees. This जास्ती place village people is transport. Villagers is पानी नहीं is already पूरा में
Yeah, you can speak in Chennai language. Yeah?
கஷ்டப்படுறாங்க. பட் இப்போ இருக்கிற விலைக்கு நீங்க தண்ணியும் தர மாட்டீங்க இருக்கிற இதுவும்
Yeah, it's fine. You can speak in Chennai.
தண்ணியும் தர மாட்டீங்க இப்போ
आराम से relax. कोई नहीं आराम से just like you're talking with a friend, you know.
இப்போ தண்ணியும் தர மாட்டீங்க. இப்போ வந்து இருக்கிற எல்லா விலையும் ஏற்றிட்டீங்கன்னா அவங்க எங்கே போவாங்க? உங்களை எல்லாரையும் வாழகிற சென்னையே அவங்கள கொஞ்சம் பார்க்கணும். ஏன்னா ஃபுட் இஸ் ப்ரிப்ரேஷன் ஃபார் வில்லேஜர்ஸ் இஸ் நாட் இஸ் லைஃப் பூரா லைஃப் இஸ் நாட் ஒன்லி ஃபுட் இஸ் ப்ரிப்பேர் farmer. I will support. You will support?
Yeah, why not? Okay, guys, one thing I love to know how Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam language are differ to each other. तेलुगु, तमिल और मलयालम लैंग्वेज तीनों अलग कैसे है? हमें हमारे दोस्तों को बताओ.
तमिल लैंग्वेज
तमिल, तेलुगु एंड मलयालम.
Tamil language is sweetly. Malayalam is
little harsh.
Guys,
this is very important. If you go into Malayalam, you have to be very careful about it, right?
Telugu is good. And
guys, we are in Visakhapatnam, so most of the people, even 90% people speak in even 95, right?
99.9% is pura Telugu and Hindi. I am 1% mattum Tamil.
Even I am from North India, so it's very difficult to convey the things, whatever the things you want to convey to any people. It's very, like you are going to the food, you know, bhaiya ye this. He speaks something, we understand something. You know, this is very hectic. You know, this is something like you are teaching to someone who is just like unknown person, negligent person. So it becomes very difficult to understand as well as convey our whatever the things we want to, right? Okay, anything else you want to say about Chennai? And Chennai के बारे में कुछ बताओ यार, और अलग कुछ मजेदार, interesting कुछ.
Is wine shop. Darur is main important. Important totally peoples are like, but very mostly important. His time is first 9 o'clock will start. 12 o'clock.
Actually, guys, one reason is in South India, the most of the revenue we generate by alcohol. That is one of the reasons. There's so many in Visakhapatnam as well. There's so many wine shops, and they are very, the people treat normally after drinking. It's not like in North India, the people just stambling or do misbehave with any other person, right? So okay. I love to know. There is so much of coconut trees are in South India.
South India is Kerala is
Chennai,
famous.
okay.
Kerala.
Is famous for it. What about
Kerala
Chennai?
girls is eye is super. Naturally eye is super.
No,
Only
okay.
cake coconut oil, coconut daily coconut eat, your eyes are is black. It's
Okay.
naturally.
Okay. So he
One message.
Well, guys, this is a very important message. Basically, you want to say that most of the people in Kerala use coconut oil, right?
Yes.
In even in cooking or hair, everywhere, na?
Any dish you will coconut. Kerala side.
Okay. और कुछ बताओ यार इंटरेस्टिंग कुछ चेन्नई के बारे में कुछ
और
कुछ
interest.
कुछ बताओ यार लोगों को बताओ यार इतने लोग नहीं बता रहे बताओ
Interest is swimming,
okay
is boating, is nice.
okay
And,
you have visited Chennai Zoo.
Chennai Zoo.
What about that? How is Chennai Zoo?
Chennai Zoo is better and new crocodile.
One thing I would like to say, guys, Chennai Zoo must be better. Not must be. It should be like good than Delhi Zoo. Delhi Zoo is
Delhi Zoo,
horrible.
no.
No, it's horrible. There's no animal there. It's just like so big, but there is no any space for not the space. I mean, there is lack of scarcity of animals, right? Okay.
Delhi is over smokeness. क्या problem है Delhi?
There's so much of smoke. He's actually telling the population we have generated. Think about it, guys. Think about it.
Anytime you will walk is walking. Anybody you walking is good for health. Anybody you will travel bikes or vehicles you will over smoke. Over smoke is not is our body is poisonous. Yeah, walking is good and cycle you will maybe use in cycle is better. Is one generation is only cycle is better.
Well, guys, he is very wealthy person. It's not like we are talking just like. No, seriously, he is a very wealthy person, and he is very down to earth person. You know, he has lots of bikes and cars as well. So, what he mean to say that why not to use bicycle, right?
Yes.
Why not to suppose you are going to 2 kilometer or 3 kilometer?
It's,
Better to go with bicycle.
No. You save petrol.
Yeah.
You save petrol is naturally is good health. Is cycle and lot of money you save. Petrol cost is more rich. 76 rupees 1 liter. And 2 kilometer not possible is like only 8,000 rupees. 8,000 rupees only salary. One day 100 rupees I will petrol.
Guys, his salary is 8,000, but he is actually wealthy.
One day 500
He
rupees I
just
will
doing
spend.
he just doing the job so that he can get experience, so that he can not keep himself lazy, right? Basically. So there is no any other issue like you might be thinking that 8,000 and what the fuck you're talking about, but nothing like that. He is just doing just because he don't want to keep himself lazy. That's it, nothing else. Okay, anything else you कुछ भी और बताना चाहते हो जो बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग हो जो बहुत लोगों को नहीं पता होता है?
I will interest ECR road. ECR road मालूम नहीं कुछ नहीं. ECR road big building is sea is morning is sea you will see water.
Okay. Beach, yeah, beach.
Beach.
Okay.
Beach house. You will morning you will eyes open you see sea.
Okay. Yeah, got it. Okay. Okay.
Is better one girl is nicely one girl is black girl. Indian girl is better.
Okay. One thing is very important. You have talked about girls, right? So how in North India or in West India is safe, but as we talk about East India, girls are not safe. What I mean to say is rape and all. So how the girls is safe in Chennai?
Girls is few days is not safe, but दूसरा आदमी only is आदमी
मैं
का
ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि जैसे नॉर्थ इंडिया में पता ही है कितने रेप वगैरह हो जाते हैं, तो चेन्नई गर्ल्स के लिए, लेडीज़ के लिए कितनी सुरक्षित है, मतलब अच्छा है, मतलब यू नो सेफ फील करती हैं लोग वहाँ पे?
Anybody is scared or cheating or anybody, you only shoot harder. Just shooting harder. Boys. ठीक है?
What क्या कह रहे हो, मतलब हिंदी बताओ, क्या कहा तुमने?
दूसरा थोड़ा थोड़ा चाइल्ड इज रेपिंग इज द प्रॉब्लम. Only not arrest, is shooting.
Okay, what he mean to say is where the person who do this kind of activity, this kind of the culprits, better to say, is has to be shot by the police, right? What he mean to say. But मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ कि लोग मतलब वहाँ पे लेडीज जो हैं कितनी सेफ फील करती है चेन्नई में?
चेन्नई में is safe.
सेफ है.
Another city और चेन्नई is safe. मेरा चेन्नई पसंद है.
Okay, anything you talk about IPL that is going on?
Yes.
Okay. Say whatever IPL बताओ कुछ. चेन्नई जो भी आज के मैच बताओ यार.
தல தோனி இன்னைக்கு களத்துல இறங்குறாரு. இன்னைக்கு எவ்வளவு அடிக்க போறாரு தெரியல. பெங்களூர் இன்னைக்கு எப்படி ஓட போகுதுன்னு எங்களுக்கு தெரியல. பெங்களூர் ஃபேன்ஸ் இஸ் மன்னிச்சுங்க என்ன. சென்னை இஸ் கெத்து.
Okay guys, so तुम चेन्नई को प्रमोट कर रहे हो.
चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स को पेरी विसल अडिங்க.
Okay, तुम चेन्नई को क्यों लाइक करते हो? चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स को क्यों लाइक करते हो?
धोनी.
Actually he is a fan of Dhoni, right?
Dhoni, yes.
Okay,
Dhoni variant. Total boys are already Dhoni. Dhoni is like a cool person.
Okay, yeah, he's a cool man. Yeah, he always behave in a cool with every person, right?
He is cool.
Chalo yaar, I think you do not want to say anything about Chennai. I think everything is finished, right? Okay, then just talk about education. How education is in Chennai, you know?
Education is best in 2018. It's 17 and 18 is 10th level पूरा is publication. मालूम? मतलब 10th तो 11th तो पूरा public. 11th पूरा public. This time, first time. मतलब
10th और 12th क्या मतलब अच्छा हो गया?
अच्छा हो गया. But how many engineers नहीं गाँव? It's me.
Guys.
It's me.
We all know that what is the condition of the engineering and all. There's so many colleges are going to stop and many has been stopped, right? So we all familiar about all these things. So I think it's time to wind up our conversation. Say bye to our guys, right? Guys, subscribe this channel, share it, and like this video, right? Thank you so much, guys.